Hey there, are you ready to take control of your sugar cravings once and for all? Well, as a registered dietitian nutritionist, I got you covered. In this video, I will be sharing 6 simple tips to help you lower your daily intake of added sugar without sacrificing taste or satisfaction. So let's get started on my top tips. Tip number 1 is to think about your drinks. You always want to drink water instead of sugary drinks like soda, lemonade, or sports drinks because these sugar-sweetened beverages are completely empty calories with no nutrition whatsoever. And I'm talking about regular and diet soda. Regular soda can pack nearly 200 calories per 12-ounce can in the form of refined sugar or high fructose corn syrup. So you're better off just using those 200 calories on enjoying real food instead of a sugary beverage that's just going to spike your blood sugar and cause your body to store more fat. So that way you don't waste 200 of your meal calories on a sugary drink when you can use them to enjoy real food instead. And diet soda may seem better because it's calorie-free, but artificial sweeteners can actually distort our natural sense of taste and give us cravings for sweet foods. So these diet drinks will cause you to eat more and gain more weight. Artificial sweeteners have been linked to obesity, type 2 diabetes, cancer, and an increased caloric intake throughout the day, as well as increased sugar cravings and weight gain. If you're a soda drinker, start replacing 1 or 2 of your soft drinks every day with sparkling water. Or you could add a lemon wedge or a small piece of fresh fruit to your water or sparkling water for some added natural sweet flavor. Once you give up the sugary drinks, this is going to help you curb those sugar cravings for good. Speaking of cravings, I have a free online class where I teach you how to get rid of unhealthy food cravings for good without giving up your favorite foods, even if you've struggled with unhealthy food cravings for many years. I teach you in the class how to identify the root cause of your unhealthy food cravings and how to get rid of those unhealthy food cravings for good. You'll also learn how to use my proven method to reduce and replace unhealthy food cravings so that you can get healthy again and lose weight quickly. So if you want to sign up for my free class on food cravings, the link to this class is in the description box below. Tip number 2 is to experiment with new flavors. For example, when it comes to your coffee in the morning, specialty coffee drinks are not the way to start off your morning. They are loaded with added sugar, saturated fat, and tons of calories. So skip the sugar and top your coffee with a dash of cinnamon, nutmeg, or cocoa powder instead. This adds a little variety to the flavor of your coffee. You can also try a cup of green tea. Green tea is high in antioxidants and has been shown in scientific research to reduce the risk of cancer and heart disease, improve brain function, and may help with weight loss. Tip number 3 is to satisfy your sweet tooth. Indulge in a naturally sweet dessert, like fruit. You can enjoy a fresh fruit salad or baked apples with cinnamon or a piece of fruit right out of the fridge. And this is what seems to work with my clients. Anytime they're craving something sweet, instead of grabbing something with added refined sugar like cookie, cake, cupcakes, anything like a dessert, they grab a piece of fruit instead. And fruit is just as satisfying, if not even more satisfying, because it has the fiber, it has water content, and then it has micronutrients like vitamins and minerals. So it's just gonna help you feel full and more satisfied than eating something with just a bunch of empty calories and refined carbohydrates and added sugar. And for those of you who think that some fruit is too high glycemic and it can lead to weight gain, I can promise you that bananas and grapes are not what's making America fat. Think about this. You can eat 100 calories of jelly beans, or you could eat a 100-calorie apple. The apple has fiber and many nutrients, which will make you feel satisfied and support weight loss. Whereas jelly beans are high in sugar with 0 nutrients, which will just increase your insulin level and cause you to store fat. So you have 2 foods that offer the same amount of calories, but do entirely different things in your body. So this is an example of why you always want to focus on eating quality whole foods that come from nature rather than just counting calories. Think about getting the most nutrients you can from the foods that you're eating. For instance, choosing romaine lettuce over iceberg lettuce, choosing a handful of nuts over a bag of pretzels as an afternoon snack. Go for the foods that have the most amount of nutrients per calorie or the most nutrient-dense foods. Here are some other ways you can satisfy your sweet tooth with fruit. You can blend fruit into smoothies. You can dip fruit into dark chocolate. You can top fruit with a natural sweetener like honey. Honey has so many health benefits. It has been shown in scientific research to improve digestion. It's also been shown that it may help with wound healing, and it has antibacterial properties. Tip number 4 is to enjoy in moderation. You could share dessert with a friend. If you eat half a slice of cake or half a pastry, that means only half the added sugar and calories for each of you. You can also balance your dessert with a healthier meal, like eating high quality protein throughout the day. You can also eat the dessert mindfully to avoid overeating, which just means eating more slowly to savor every bite and remove all distractions while eating, like turn off the TV and put your phone on silent. Tip number 5 is to go for lower sugar options and sweeten the deal. Choose packaged foods that have less or no added sugars, such as plain Greek yogurt, unsweetened applesauce, or canned fruit packed in its own juice or water. Use natural sweeteners like honey. Honey has so many health benefits. Like I said earlier, it helps improve digestion, it may help with wound healing, and it has antibacterial properties. Plain Greek yogurt with granola on top, or you could do plain Greek yogurt with blueberries and walnuts on top, which I swear tastes just like blueberry pie in a bowl. Tip number 6 is to check the label and read the ingredients list. Added sugars are now prominently displayed on the nutrition facts label of packaged foods. Use this information to compare added sugars on similar products. Keep in mind that there are many names for added sugars, such as fructose, dextrose, maple syrup, and cane juice. Of course, we all know that a cupcake is going to have added sugar, but what about those natural gluten-free granola bars that may actually have a ton of sugar added to them? Or packaged breads, for example, which often list high fructose corn syrup as one of the first ingredients. Be on the lookout for these sneaky sugars when reading ingredients labels. Sugar has serious side effects in the body, and the average American consumes well over 100 pounds of sugar a year. Industrial sugar has been shown to cause weight gain, diabetes, tooth decay, psychological and emotional problems, immune system impairment, and hormonal issues. And my least favorite thing about sugar is that it promotes aging. It actually causes our collagen and elastin proteins in our skin to malform and stiffen, which results in fine lines, wrinkles, and sagging skin. There is room for a little sugar in the diet, but as a conscious indulgence, not in everyday foods. If you must have some sweetness, try all natural raw honey, which has numerous health benefits, like I mentioned earlier. All right, to recap, I just went over 6 simple tips to help you lower your daily intake of added sugar without sacrificing taste or satisfaction. I have created a handout with all of these 6 tips listed in the handout. If you want to download the handout, all you need to do is click the link in the description box below, and you can download it right to your computer and print it out if you want to, or you can download it right to your phone. And you can save it on your phone or however you want to save it, so that way you can go back to it whenever you're trying to figure out how to lower your daily intake of sugar, and then you'll just have it there ready to look at, and it'll help you in your everyday life when you're trying to meet your weight loss goals and achieve any of your health and lifestyle fitness goals. My name is Teresa. I help men and women transform their bodies through simple diet and lifestyle changes so that they can lose weight, eat without feeling guilty, and fit into their favorite clothes again. If you would like to have your own personal nutritionist to help you reach your health and lifestyle goals, then you are welcome to connect with me for a free consult and talk with me a struggle you're having with your diet and lifestyle habits. We can explore some options that might be helpful for you. And I have a special link that is for anyone watching this video. And so to sign up for my free consult, you just go to missnutrition.com/schedule. Subscribe if you want to stay connected with me and see any new videos I post on nutrition to learn how you can achieve your health and wellness goals for weight loss and muscle gain. And if you're a woman dealing with fertility issues, I also specialize in PCOS, endometriosis, and skin issues like acne. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.